Hello everybody, this is Rutuja Trambakarav Deshmukh. I am a student of BSc Biotechnology final year from Sri Shivaji Science College, Amravati. Today I will be talking about my project. The topic of my presentation is photochemistry. So this is my project index. Then we have to talking about the definition firstly. The definition of photochemistry is the study of infraction of electromagnetic radiation with matter resulting into a physical change or into a chemical reaction. Primary processes. First, photochemical processes. Photochemical processes are those in which the excited species dissociates, isomerizes, rearrange or react with another molecules. Second, photophysical processes. Photophysical processes includes radioactive transitions in which the excited molecules emits light in the form of fluorescence or phosphorescence and returns to the ground state, and intramolecular non-radioactive transition in which some or all of the energy of the absorbed photon is ultimately converted to heat. Then the next is laws governing absorption of light. First, Lambert's law. This law states that decrease in the intensity of monochromatic light with the thickness of the absorbing medium is proportional to the intensity of incident light. Second, Beer's law. It states that decrease in the intensity of monochromatic light with the thickness of the solution is not only proportional to the intensity of incident light but also to the concentration of the solution. Then the next slide is laws of governing photochemistry. First, Grott's and Draper's law. These laws state that only the light which is absorbed by a molecule can be effective in producing photochemical changes in the molecule. Second, Stark-Einstein's law. So this is the second law of photochemistry. It states that for each photon of light absorbed by a chemical system, only one molecule is activated for a chemical reaction. The energy absorbed by 1 mole of the reacting molecule is given by E is equal to NHI. This energy is also called 1 Einstein. Next is quantum yield. The efficiency of a photochemical reaction can be expressed in the term of quantum yield. It can be defined as the number of molecules reacting per quantum energy absorbed, or the number of molecules of mole reacting per Einstein of energy absorbed. Here is the two formula of quantum yield in term of quantum efficiency. So the quantum efficiency is equal to number of molecules reacting in a given time upon number of quantum of light absorbed in the same time. Second, quantum efficiency is equal to number of moles reacting in a given time upon number of Einstein of light absorbed in the same time. Then the photosensitization. The definition of photosynthesized reaction is an electronically excited molecule can transfer its energy to a second species which then undergoes a photochemical process even though it was not itself directly excited. So here is the two photosensitized reaction. First is mercury acting as a photosensitizer. Irradiation of a mixture of hydrogen gas and mercury vapor with light of wave brings about dissociation of hydrogen molecule into hydrogen atoms. So here is the mercury acts as a photosensitizer. Then the second is chlorophyll acting as a photosensitizer. In this reaction is photosensitized by the green coloring matter of a plant, that is chlorophyll. So here is the chlorophyll act as a photosensitizer. So here is the Jablonski diagram. Then we will see the explanation of Jablonski diagram. The first step is transition from higher excited singlet state to the lowest excited singlet state S1. This is called internal conversion. It is a non-radioactive process and occurs in a less than 10 raised to the power minus 11 second. Now form S1, the molecule returns to ground state by any of the follow paths. First is path 1. The molecules may lose rest of the energy also in the form of heat so that the complete path is non-radioactive. Second, path 2. So the part 2 is a molecule release energy in the form of light or UV radiation. This is called fluorescence. Part 3. Some energy may be lost in the transfer from S1 to T1 in the form of heat. So this is called intersystem crossing, ISC. This path is non-radioactive. Path 4. After intersystem crossing, ISC, the molecule may lose energy in the form of light going from the excited triple state to the ground state. This is called phosphorescence. So the next slide is luminescence. The glow produced in the body by method other than action of heating, that is the production of cold light, is called luminescence. Luminescence is of three types. First is chemoluminescence, second fluorescence, and third is phosphorescence. Then the first is chemiluminescence. The emission of light in chemical reaction at ordinary temperature is called chemiluminescence. For example, the light emitted by glowworms. Second is fluorescence. The certain substance when exposed to light or certain other radiation absorb the energy and they immediately start re-emitting the energy. Such substances are called fluorescent substance and the phenomenon is called fluorescence. For example, organic dyes such as eosin, fluorescence, etc. The vapor of sodium, mercury and iodine, etc. Then the third is phosphorescence. There are certain substances which continue to glow for some time even after the external light is cut off. This phosphorescence is a slow fluorescence. For example, zinc sulfide, many dyes, stickers that glow in dark, etc.